Good Erev Shabbos. I hope you and your family are well. Vote for the Giving Party. Now, this week's Torah portion starts off as follows: Vayikach Korach, and the person Korach took. Now, who was Korach? He was the cousin of Moses who made a rebellion against the leadership of the Jewish people. And what became of him, as described in this week's Torah portion, was that both him and his followers were literally swallowed up by the ground. Now, when we look at the verse which introduces the sedra that Korach took, it doesn't actually tell us what he took. So Rashi brings a few suggestions. Number one, that in order to make an argument, a rebellion, he had to take himself to one side, because the natural state or the healthy state of the Jewish people is we're together, one pumping heart. In order to make a feud, you have to take yourself aside out of that system, and this is what Korach did. The other thing that the word kach means is to do with the words. When you take something or other people with your words, a very charismatic personality can take somebody with their words. Also, Rashi brings the idea that he took blue garments and he made a mockery of the mitzvah, of the garments of the tzitzit, in order to forward his arguments against Moses. But there's a fourth explanation, the idea that Korach took. What does that mean? It means that this was a description of his personality. Korach was a taker. This is how he lived his life. What can I get out of it? The Midrashim tell us that he was already a very wealthy man, but he wanted to take more and more and more. And when that happens, when we want to take more and more, and we're having the attitude of what can I get from this life? I'm taking. In the end, we end up swallowed by the ground, swallowed by our ego, swallowed by our desire for honor. And this is what happened to Korach. So, what is the healthy pathway? The healthy pathway is to vote for the giving party, to live our life in our thoughts, in our actions, in our deeds, with the idea of giving. What can I give to this situation? How can I be compassionate to others? How can I be compassionate to myself? How can I be giving in a wider sense? In any situation, we can see ourselves. This is in the writings of Rabbi Dessler. Am I in this situation acting and thinking as a giver or a taker? May Hashem bless us to choose the healthy path, the path which is the divine path of giving and sharing, and by doing so we will lead healthy, happy lives. Wishing you and your family a good Shabbos.